Hey guys, so yesterday we got one of the pick'em incorrect, which was Fnatic losing to Luminosity. So hopefully we do a little bit better today. So for my pick'em challenge, I'm pretty firm on Fnatic. So we're just gonna pick them here. What was that? So and for this one, we're gonna pick Navi definitely. I already put TSM here because I think gonna be Titan and NIP. So I already put TSM because you have that option. I'm actually just gonna put VP here too first. I'll probably do another video this stage. So I'm gonna also put in the fantasy team and these two, but for tomorrow's group stage number 3, we're gonna have Fnatic here. We're gonna have Navi here. And for Titan vs NIP, I do think NIP, even though NIP lost last time, I do think NIP is a little bit better than Titan at the moment. And G2 Esports versus Mel Sports is probably gonna be the closest game by far. But I do think G2 is a little better with Dennis being sick. Even though Nex and Nico is like nuts, I think this is going to be a 2-1 and it's going to be going to G2 Esports. But I think the odds are much closer than what they are in Lounge, so I might not bet on G2. But we're just going to pick G2 here for the Pick'em challenge. So our picks is going to be Fnatic, G2, NiP, and Navi. Hey guys, so this is my second time recording the Pick'em for the fantasy team. Now, my lineup is at the moment is Forest, Get Right, Next, Rain, and Guardian. The two people I feel the most comfortable about is probably Next and Rain. Next because he's a great pistol player. They're probably ecoing a little bit against G2, and I do think Next is probably a better pistol player than Nico. And Rain, he's one of the best players. He probably is the best player on G2, and he's a great entry fragger. He's usually top fragger, so for these two, I do think Mouse versus G2 should go to map 3. So these guys should be getting us a lot of points. Sniper, you can go with Chris J, you can go with Michael Laley, you can go with Alu here. Go Smiths, actually too. So I'm actually kind of banking on the fact that Cloud9 versus Fnatic ends in 2-0. Because you don't want that map to go in map number 3, or else you probably want Fnatic here and Fnatic here too. But right now, I'm just banking on the fact that Fnatic wins 2-0. So Eco Warrior, entry fragger, pretty firm. Sniper, we've got Guardian, because Guardian's going to drop a lot of op kills no matter what. And this is just in case CLG takes a map off Navi. We have Guardian here in case. But we don't want to put 2 Navi players because the chance of CLG taking one map isn't that high, but it's a high possibility. So for my 2 picks, here we got 2 NIP players. Why the fuck do I have Forest and Get Right? It's because I do think NiP versus Titan is going to go to map 3. And I do think NiP is a little bit better. Hopefully you guys don't lose. Obviously for Clutch King, you can go with Nico if you want to go with Nico. Nico is probably a great pick. I was like debating for the longest time here for Clutch King. It was either someone from NIP or Nico. And somehow I ended up going with Get Right. I don't know why. If you want to go with Nico here, you should go with Nico here. But for Clutch King, we're going to be playing it a little bit safer. I think it's a little bit safer because I think NiP has a higher chance of beating Titan than Mouse has of beating G2. So we're going to have Forest. Because obviously want someone to go to map 3, so we get the more KDA kills. You know, points per kill is higher than points per death. So you want more rounds played. So I'm going with Forest, Get Right, Next, Rain, and Guardian. I actually might switch these two. Follow me on Twitter, I guess, if you want to know if I switch these two or not.